Welcome to At Your Leisure.
We're the Johnson family. We're outside of Blanding, Utah right now. We're looking Arch Canyon, headed up to check out Hotel Rock. This is really cool out here, and we are having a great time with Sunrise Outfitters.
They've been amazing. We've had the best time, and I'm telling you, all winter long, we have been so hungry for some sunshine and adventure just like this. And I think this is exactly what the doctor ordered. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Thumbs up, Izzy?
Have you been a little bit scared? Raise your hand if you've been a little bit scared. Raise your hand if you're having so much fun. Double hands. Yeah, it's been amazing. Stay with us because we're so excited to show you all that we have in store at Hotel Rock.
So we are on a trail called Hotel Rock. Fairly technical trail. You just take it slow, and there's nothing really that's gonna try your machines too much, but you're gonna sure feel like you accomplished something at the end of the day.
No, I think he did awesome. So yeah, I think he did great. But it's been a challenging ride, more challenging than what we're used to. We've had a great tour guide who's helped us through the challenging parts, but it's been super fun.
I think you don't realize what you can do until you do it, and having a guide like Josh, I did more today than I've ever done before.
It'd be a little too challenging on our own, I think, but it's been fun.
I mean, honestly, I look over here, I see blue with snow on the top of the mountain. Then the red rock, and there's green, and then you look over this way and you see white rock. Utah is
So pretty. It's pretty much like Bob Ross went hog wild out here. There's happy trees everywhere. It's just as beautiful as you can imagine.
I should let him talk and drive because we're not even on the trail. Ah!
I like going up the steep rocks, like crazy. It's a bit scary, but it's super fun. Rocky, but like if you're super adventurous, like this would be a really great trail to like go on. And especially for like kids our age, it's very like fun. You can climb on rocks and stuff like that.
So this was the first time that I've driven a side-by-side, so I was super nervous, and I would say the first 30 minutes of the ride I was kind of white-knuckled, super nervous. I got more comfortable, and then it's just been a blast from there. I've actually loved going on all the hard uphills and feel like I've just cruised up them, and it's just been so fun, and now I want a side-by-side.
This is a trail that I don't really recommend people to just come, let's go try it out. It is a little tricky. Nice to know where to put your tires and which angles to take on some of these obstacles. It's a great area, a lot of fun, a lot of history, and just great things to see.
Well, we went on the hunt for a tricky trail to ride side-by-sides on. I think we found it. How's it been so far?
I thought we had done some technical trails before. I was completely mistaken. My adrenaline's pumping. I am having the best time. It's been hard, but then I'm thinking I'm just in the passenger seat. You're the one driving.
It's a little above my pay grade, but we're hanging in there. We're getting there. It's been tons of fun so far.
It's been awesome. Do you sometimes forget that you're not in the middle of the trail though, and he hangs me off the cliff?
I'm pretty sure you think we're gonna go over the side. I've driven a car before.
Okay, he's kept us safe. So we're killing it so far. We're excited to go to Hotel Rock. So much anticipation. The kids are pumped. But before we do that, take a look at this next story.
I'm Reese Stein, at your leisure, along the way at the Strait, connecting the two parts of Lake Titicaca, Bolivia, the highest navigable lake in the world.
A pair of Andean gulls escort our ferry across the strait to the peninsula and city of Copacabana, near Lake Titicaca's south shore. The town dates from Inca times. Today it's a bustling tourist town where the faithful celebrate at the 17th century Basilica of Our Lady of Copacabana, patron saint of Bolivia. The image of the Virgin was blessed by Pope Pius XI on his visit to the country in 1925. On a nearby island, we make the short but grueling climb from the 12,500-foot shore of Titicaca to the Temple of the Sun.
The altitude has been a bit of a shock, something to get used to.
The temple is an Inca site built around 1470 and then appropriately colored.
Because we are on the island of the sun, it had to be painted with yellow color. So at the distance it looked golden. They found 175 gold statues. Spaniards have taken that to Spain.
The natives tooled around the lake in boats tightly woven out of reeds from the lake. Helena and Evelyn enjoy a ride in a canoe-sized reed boat. We visit the home of Porfirio Esteban, who still practices this ancient craft of reed boat building. His father, Paulino, helped build the boat for Tor Heyerdahl, whose voyages proved ancient man could cross the oceans. Porfirio's wife, Lucy, is also an adept weaver. She specializes in alpaca wool. The colors are all natural from different animals, no dye used. We bought this beautiful 5-foot runner in half a dozen colors with a dozen images depicting animals of Bolivia. On a previous trip to the Peruvian side of Titicaca, we visited a village built on an island made entirely of these reeds. Back on mainland Bolivia, the ancients built a huge complex near Lake Titicaca, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Tiwanaku spreads over 1.5 square miles and may have housed up to 40,000 people at its peak. The stones were shaped and fitted so tightly, not even a sheet of paper could slip between the cracks. Inside, the massive Gateway of the Sun with its elaborately carved top beam. The oldest structure is this unusual sunken court, 90 by 80 feet.
This temple was built by Tiwanaku civilization between 100 and 300 after Christ. This temple was devoted to the moon. It's called the Temple of the Moon.
The inner walls of the temple are adorned with 175 stone heads, likely honoring past royalty.
It's amazing because it reminds me a lot of Machu Picchu, and it has some of the same characteristics, but it's 1,000 years older. So I'm really impressed with it.
Incan mythology says Lake Titicaca is the birthplace of the creator god, responsible for the sun, moon, and the people who eventually created the nation of Bolivia. Reese Stein at your leisure along the way at Lake Titicaca, South America.
We have finally made it to Hotel Rock. Welcome back to At Your Leisure. All right, kids, I'm dying to know, what do you think?
I love the history, and it's so cool. And I love seeing the little houses in there and just learning about it.
What do you think about this being the first hotel ever? It's pretty crazy.
Pretty awesome. What do you think, Hendrix?
I can't believe this is still here. It's been here for over 1,200 years.
There's a lot of history in this area, and there's a lot of cool scenery to see. We're right at the Four Corners. We're looking at 3 other states. It's kind of crazy, but a very fun day. We've had a wild ride on the trek getting here, and just all the things that we've seen it's really been awesome.
It's been amazing. Izzy, what do you think about today?
Good.
Good. My favorite part of today is that we've spent some quality family time together. We have had some adrenaline, some adventures. I mean, at times we've been really scared. And then we were able to just sit here and peacefully eat our lunch together. It's been amazing. I've had the best time.
It has been super fun. Highly recommend the area. And speaking of which, let's have a look and see what else this area offers. Check it out.
Blanding City, our motto is Base Camp to Adventure. We have people from all over the world that come around here, and within 30 minutes to an hour, there are 12 national parks, national monuments, and state parks from Blanding City. So there we have dining, we have grocery stores, we have hotels. It's a place where people can refuel their vehicles and go out and adventure, go hiking, mountain biking, you name it. It's our Base Camp to Adventure, and we have a great visitor center where our staff there can answer your questions of where you can go, where you need permits to go, and how to have an enjoyable time and be safe while you're out there adventuring in San Juan County.
Blanding is a great little town. We stayed at the Blue Sage Inn, and it was comfortable. It was quaint, and they had the cutest family suite for me and my kids and Jared. We had a really great time as a family in the family suite.
It's amazing. Prehistoric things that are preserved so well.
Yeah, that is a nice feature of this, is it's pretty untouched.
This is great country. It's beautiful.
It is very pretty down here, a lot to see.
We have one-of-a-kind scenery and landscape, and it's very unique to anywhere else in the world. Not only that, there's a rich history of the people, from the natives to the settlers that came in this area. We see people come from all over because the history that ties in with the landscape that you see here, there's a story to be told from thousands of years ago to only a few hundred years ago.
Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, when we were coming to Blanding, we heard the name Bland and we thought,
This place is gonna be bland, but it's been super exciting. We have loved Blanding.
it's been anything but. I mean, we have always stopped really in Moab, never gone further, and I'm so glad that we did. There's so many amazing trails, so much to offer, and I think you need to take your family to go and see Hotel Rock. It was a win for all ages. And whoop-de-woo! All right, we have an amazing story that we want you to take a look, but we're gonna keep on keeping on. Welcome back to At Your Leisure, everyone. We are wrapping up this incredible ride by taking a peek at these over and under ruins. And honestly, I've seen a lot of ruins in my day, but my mind's blown with these, and particularly how they got to that second level. I mean, it's amazing.
It's quite a sight. I think most of us think you have to go to Mexico or Europe or somewhere to see some ruins, and we have some right here in southeast Utah.
So many.
Who knew? There's so much cool stuff to see out here. It's a very different look than so many other parts of Utah. Really great place to come. It's not too far, and there is crazy cool stuff to see.
Colors everywhere, the reds, the whites, the blues. I mean, it's been so incredible. Okay, we have something great to show you. We want to take a look at next week's show, so take a look. We have had the best day with Sunrise Outfitting here on this trail coming to Hotel Rock. The kids have loved it. We've made some amazing friends. Okay, this is going to be a memory that will last a lifetime.
It's been a great time, great trip, tons of good sights. Highly recommend coming out here. The Sunrise Outfitting Group is awesome to show you around. Great adventure.
Hey, are you surprised with what you did? Are you proud of yourself?
I mean, I feel kind of amazing, actually.
It was impressive. Everyone blew us away. It was so much fun. And you know what? What do we have to say?
Well, there's adventure around every bend.
And all you have to do is create your own adventure. At your leisure.